Yeah. Her roommate. I wish. You know what I don't have? That. Alright, should we continue? Continue the run.
No, let's quit to menu and start from the beginning.
Yeah,
Yes.
start all over again. You check the sound, right?
What?
You check the sound, right?
Yes.
Okay, apologies, listen. We've butchered the sound twice. I was gonna blame B3 Ryan, but it's my fault too. It's his computer, but it's my fault too.
Well, what happens is I'm using a different program to regulate the microphone sound, and then what happens is I go in and I adjust the volume for something in the game, and that just sets the mic to max. And
Yeah.
of course, we can't.
Okay, good. I thought we were racing.
Yeah, we can't hear our own sound,
Yeah, exactly.
so we have no idea that it's bad until we finish and it's come to editing. A few times I was like, should we re-record this? And I was like, well, if we do, it'll lose the blind walkthrough appeal. So,
Alrighty. Shall we continue?
sure.
Escape close. See, it says escape close, but then it brings me to the pause menu.
Maybe that's just a really bad
Yeah,
design.
it might be something from the carryover from the port, like we said. Like we said in the last video,
time.
this was...
Alright, it's 5:50. They're at made-up time.
Makeup time, 1:45. So, oh, you know what this means? We just got to race to checkpoints. This is a straight up old school racing game. Like, this is what we used to play in the arcades when I was younger. Me and my cousin, who's, I was gonna say his nickname, but I don't say his nickname. His gamer tag name. We used to own the local arcades, like me and him. He still holds the record at one arcade I used to work at, actually. I'm not gonna say because you all know where I live, then. I don't want you to know where I live. Woo! Hurry up. I'm doing the best I can, game. I'm not driving like Grandma and Grandpa here. That's what my grandpa drives like a nut bar.
I'm so glad that you don't have to go between those players in order for it to count. Because
Most
otherwise,
games you do don't have to. You gotta play it.
well, that's probably me on Flight Simulator too.
Yeah, no, you'd be sideways if that was you.
Well, that plane was beside me.
True story, and I'm pushing the wrong button for nitro.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how Canadians drive.
Yep, exactly. Oh dear. I guess your viewers.
Available 555-555-012. Should we call that number?
That number probably means something. That's just that part for the designer's perspective.
Well, 555 is always this unused number. That's why you hear it used in TV and stuff all the time.
This game.
Like, there has been a few cases where TV shows or whatever have used a real phone number, and let's just say
Doesn't end
the person who the number belonged to got a lot of calls.
Prank calls.
Saying, hi, is Tom Cruise there? Or something.
Do you?
It's like Driver.
I think it's pretty standard in most of the newer games.
I know most games, usually it's just the racers that are real traffic.
Some games depends. I know even the old Grand Theft Auto games on PlayStation. The old Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation were based off real cars, like the Lamborghini Countach. It was called the Countach for obvious dirty language out there. Har har har. No, I always thought that was neat.
Well, there's this game that I played that I got from the UK called London Racer, and it was really cheap. but I liked it. And what happened was they renamed cars. Like they called instead of a Mini, they called it a Mini.
Yeah, that's kind of like how.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a hurricane's coming apparently.
Well, that's just your exhaust. You really need to check your oil or change the oil.
Oh shit.
Well, you've been
We're
crashing a lot.
contributing to global warming, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, in Canada we care about our environment. Actually, I know, shock horror. That'd be foreign. American. So many generalizations. Hey, no one's complained yet, though. Now it's worse than the other videos. So.
Wait, what does that sign say? It says something yellow.
That's the sun.
No, that billboard.
Yeah, I know.
And that one says,
Nothing. What is it? What
if
did
you
he
cannot
say?
read this, you're driving too fast.
To be fair, if we were driving this fast in real life, first of all, you can. Second of all, we wouldn't see anything. Ooh, this looks nice. Let's see here. You want to go to Vegas? I've never really wanted to go to Vegas. I know a lot of people talk about Vegas. I've never saw the appeal of Vegas. Maybe it's kind of gamble, but I don't know. It's the whole idea of going there and partying. I got my party face out of it. I'm an older guy. I'm older than 20. I'll just say that. And I got my party face, so I'm good. We win. We are in 190. We didn't gain a single position there.
Well, it was a checkpoint.
Make-up time. I'll make up time. So you make up time.
What does XP mean?
6 points, you know?
No, I didn't.
You actually did not know that.
No.
This guy.
Driver level 3. I guess that means you're a full G license.
Do they have G? What do you Americans call your licenses? Somebody leave a comment. I'm actually not sure.
I guess it depends on state to state. Here in Canada, at least, in our province, we have like G1, which means you need like someone else with
You need an adult with you, or someone with their full license for 5 years.
Yeah, and then a G2, which you can go solo, but it's still a learning.
And it's restricted as well. You can't go on all highways.
Yeah, and then full G, which is
You can do anything you want. And you can also have a little bit of alcohol in you. With your G2, if you have any alcohol in you, you're suspended. But for us, you can have a few drinks in you. Actually, they changed the law. Now you can barely have any.
well,
Funny
it's like,
story, I actually got caught out on that one. I had a few drinks, and it's not a lot, but I was over the new legal limit in Canada is actually really low. Like, you have one drink and you're over the legal limit. I'm not even kidding, especially if you don't drink barely at all. So, don't drink and drive, kids. It's bad.
So what happened?
They cuffed me. Oh, no. They cuffed me and they breathalyzed me like 6 times. And because it took 6 times. Stupid reader wasn't working. They breathalyzed me and I guess we'll continue to run while I tell my story. They breathalyzed me. They wouldn't let me drive the car home. The car, my mom actually had to come pick it up. This is a while back, so I'm pretty sure I've told this story when we're all hanging out.
Maybe you have, but I've forgotten. At least our fans haven't heard it.
Yes, but
Don't learn from him.
well, to be fair, the alcohol limits here are kind of ridiculous. I'm not advocating drinking and driving, but I think it's a little. The fact that my car got taken from me for being like what 0.0. If you're over 0.03 in alcohol, you can get your car taken. You can get your car taken away. Well, not taken away, but you can't drive it home. Someone has to come pick it up. That is ridiculous. But I can see why they do it, because where we're from, a lot of people drink and drive. Especially in the town we're in, there's a lot of drinking.
There are. I think Canadians are one of the stereotypes is that they drink a lot. And that is partially true.
Mm-hmm. That's totally true. But they're not fighters. Canadians are very friendly when they drink, for the most part.
Yeah, we,
They get
we
on here-
apologize all the time.
We're like, oh, I'm sorry. I saw a funny picture on my Facebook. Somebody put on there. Not on mine, actually. It was on Facebook. Holy crap, loading screen central. Is it loading?
Where are you now? You're
Yeah, I mean, I'm
phase
here.
2.
Yeah. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, there's a picture of, Canadian people in a mosh pit, and it shows a little voice bubble saying, I'm sorry, because they're all bumping into each other. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.